Howdy y'all, it's Andy and Barbara, and we're back down on the creek today. Today we're on a different spot. As you can tell, there is absolutely no water here. We are standing on an area that has some bedrock exposure down here that we're standing on. There's some more bedrock exposure down the stream bed back behind us, back there. I think we're going to pick a spot here where we're standing and work on that today and see what we do. Hang on, we'll take a look at, we're going to recirculate our water today because there is none here. So I've got the mini monster set up with a recirc tub, and I'll show you what we're doing over there with the recirc tub. Anyway, let's do it. Going on back here, but the big drip up there is going back in the tub now. So like I said, today we're going to be using our recirculating tub. So as you can see, I've got my my Gold Fox Mini Monster set up here into a tub. I've got a pan down at the bottom that's not to catch gold that gets away from the sluice. That's actually to catch the garbage that's going into my tailings tub so that I can clear it out every once in a while without getting a whole bunch of crap. I've got the sump pump in the water. Got the speed controller going right now. I think we're going a little slow for what we want. But right now the speed controller is running at about a 43. We may up that a little bit. We'll see how the material runs as we get it out today. Did put a sock on my sump pump to give it some filtration so that we don't get a bunch of silt built up in there. But this is what the recirc looks like. Carried a bunch of water in 5-gallon buckets. I got 20 gallons of water in the tub right now, and I got another 50 gallons of water in the truck ready to go. So we're gonna have some fun, see what we do. So Barbara's starting to clear out the spot that we're going to be working in and around. We may try and break some of this bedrock out. You can see the piece I've got the bar shoved in there. It looks like it's got a big crack in it, and it may be ready to come out with a little gentle persuasion. And in the meanwhile, we'll collect this material, dig down what's over the top of this bedrock exposure, and try and dig it all the way down to the bedrock and run it through the Mini Monster. Alright, we got our first bucket of material out of that spot. So now it's time to run it through the sluice and see what we can get. The area we're working in today historically had a group of about at least 40, from my understanding, Mexicans that were working this area. This was a rather rich placer claim. Has quite a bit of history up here in the Southern Motherlode, including some not so happy history that one of these big oak trees that were working around here just happens to be the tree that, according to the stories, it could be as little as 1 or as many as 30 people were hung for that tree for stealing gold back in the old days. But let's run this material and see what happens. Looks like my sock idea is working so good. Once it got a little silt built up on it, it blocked the pump enough that the water just almost stopped flowing. Well, here's the progress Barbara's made on her hole so far. So we've dug out the crevice that was underneath the one big rock that we broke out. We got another couple of them that are wiggling here, so it looks like we may try to break those out and see what we can get that's underneath them as well. They all look like they are have some big cleavages in them. So this is all just slabbing right off, which is really good. You can see what we're looking at coming down the stream. The water was coming down and hitting this spot of bedrock, and then we have kind of almost a natural sluice going through here. Step down, step down, step down, continuing to step down, and we're kind of catching that middle spot, trying to pull these big chunks of bedrock that'll cleave off and clean the material out that's gotten trapped underneath them. So 2 buckets are down. Only got a couple little flakes so far, little specks. I wouldn't even call them flakes. They were like fly specks.
They were bigger than fly speck.
They were fly specks.
They were bigger than fly food.
I'm sure there's some more very small stuff in the black sand that was in the bottom of that. So we're going to take that and of course throw it in the bucket, take it home, clean it out at the house. In the meanwhile, Barbara's going to keep working on breaking out these couple of slabs of bedrock here and seeing what the material underneath them looks like, and we'll go back to filling some buckets and running it through the monster. So if y'all could do us a big favor, Barbara and I are trying to monetize the channel, which means we need watch time. We need lots and lots of watch time. I know I got that seismograph stuff that's going on the live streams, but YouTube, even though I get probably 30,000 views a month and 5,000 or 6,000 hours of people viewing the live seismograph streams, that doesn't count towards monetization. So if you guys could do me a big favor, like my videos, watch my videos, please subscribe to the channel and watch my videos. If you think we're doing a good job, let us know in the comments. If you think we're doing a crappy job, let us know in the comments too. We can take a hint. But we hope you like what we're doing and you're willing to support us. All we ask is for some of your time. Watch the videos, like, subscribe. You guys know the deal. I'd really appreciate it.
You get to break this one, I get to break the next one.
Let's see if it'll do. Oh yeah. Can you like stick a little rock in there to capture my progress? Grip. Clear? Clear cut?
That would be so scary. Nice.
Busting bedrock.
Get you all the cool stuff.
We're going to want to scrape all that.
Okay. My scraping tool behind you. You need to go further and take out that bunch of plates.
Shit.
Working on that. I broke up a piece of it.
How's it look?
But like a lot of it hasn't been moved.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, so we broke a nice piece of bedrock off down here. And there's a lot of material that was in the crack between the big slab, this broken piece. It was already sheared, so we just popped it out. So we got a nice crevice down here to work and pull material out of and see if we can find something the old timers didn't get for a change. So after much hate and discontent, we broke these 3 big pieces of bedrock. That one, and that one. Out of this hole. Let me climb around here so you can see this better. So you can see this was a nice flat ledge, and down inside of there I found some really nice rusty falling apart stuff, and I think some chunks of magnetite in there, I think. So this could be the stuff that we're looking for. Is everything washed over the bedrock lip here and fell down and went down in the crevices in between these 3 big rocks we pulled out of here. So we got a lot of material we can pull out that's going to be nice virgin material that even the old timers didn't find. So maybe we'll get lucky. We'll see. So you can see we're just sort of feeding this in here. Handful at a time. We let the mini monster do its job. Wash all the rocks off really well. Scoop them out the end. Everything smaller than about 1/4 inch falls through the slots and down into our mats underneath, and hopefully it does its magic and captures some gold. Now, if we are really conscientious about it and we wanted to make sure that things got washed well, we've got the basket. We can drop the basket in here. Now I can put my material in the basket. This will classify it down to about 1/8 of an inch, what doesn't spill out the back side of the basket. But it'll let us wash that material down really well before we dump it out. make sure our locks are really nice and clean. Well, it's time to clean out the sluice. Oh, got 2 buckets through it. Got a big bin of dirty water. And no, this is not gasoline. All right, let's clean her out. It's not Hollywood. There's nothing glamorous going on right now, I'll tell you that. So we'll pan her down a little bit here. Well, it's not much, but there's a couple of tiny specks of gold in that black sand. There may be some more fine stuff in there. I think you see a little over here, but so far not skunked, but no nuggets. Well, it's getting to be time to go home. Here's the end results of that hole. We ran about, I think we're estimating 4 or 5 gallon buckets of material came out of that hole and the associated material around it. The quick look at the clean outs of the Mini Monster showed that we got at least one little poker almost a picker, not quite, but it's a poker. And some fine gold mixed in here and there. So all in all, we didn't get skunked. We had a good day. Barbara dug her little butt off as usual, which is good.
You should have seen you moving those rocks.
Yeah, we moved some big rocks, busted up some bedrock. So all in all, a good day. So we'll take everything home, get it all cleaned up. Barbara's pointing at something.
That hole is deeper than it looks, and I was practically standing on my head.
Barbara says the hole was deeper than it looks, which is probably right. It's deeper than it looks on camera. From the lip of the upper bedrock to the bottom is probably 3 feet deep. So
My arm.
we got, like I said, we got some good stuff. We're gonna clean all our junk up, get it in the truck, go home, and we'll clean this out tomorrow, and we'll get back to you and let you see what the final results was.
1 hour later.
Well, it's the next day, and it's time to clean up our cons. Looks like Ducky's had a little too much to drink. He's got a little list going on there. Let's pull him out of the way. So here's our cons from yesterday. We ran about 4.5 buckets. See what we got. We'll start by classifying this down. I'm going to classify it down to a 30 mesh screen. All right. And here's all our plus 30. Not too bad. 3 nice little pieces in there. Let's get our snuffer bottle. Some water in here. And we'll snuffer that up. Here's all our minus 30, all our tiny stuff. Wash all that blonde sand off the top. Around and do some finish painting on it. Slowly but surely through this black sand. This is our tiny stuff. So we're watching as things go over the lip of the pan that we're not losing any gold. We're trying to shake it all down into the crevice here every time we stratify it, and give it a little shake to move some of the stuff that's not heavier than the gold out. See, like this piece of gold right here trying to walk away, so we're going to stratify that back down. see little tiny bits of fine gold in there, and that's going to be what we picked up. Let's go ahead and shake the last little bit of black sand off of that. Get it snuffered up. Looks like we got it all. So that's it. It's all in the bottle. Take it inside, dry it up, weigh it out, see what we got. All right, the scale is tared and it's ready to go. Let's see what we got. Looks like 0.056 grams, 4.5 buckets. Can't complain. Not a bad day. Anyway, till next time, thanks for watching. See you around.